We've seen with Gareth, what he's done is he's played the best players in the formation that he wants to play. Whether that goes against popular opinion or not, no, leaving Foden out, leaving Grealish out, leaving Sancho out, playing Kieran Trippier at left back. He's done the best thing what he sees fit for the team, regardless of status or how these players are. And I think that's the biggest compliment that we can do.
Yeah, Gareth Southgate has been so impressive and measured, and impressive as he was when he was the FA's head of elite development. That was a role that he held, and he had such a say in the blueprints behind St George's Park, their England training camp that they so enjoyed staying at over the past month. It opened 9 years ago, but he set up the way that it operates, bringing all the England age groups together, the women's team, the developmental teams, the disabled teams as well, all in one place. And this whole England environment has benefited from that. Mike Rigg was also part of the team that helped to establish St George's Park, and he's very complimentary about Southgate's input.
You meet people in work and in life, and you genuinely wish everything goes their way, and Gareth is that guy. Gareth was engaged right at the early stages, 8 or 9 years ago. Gareth was there at 7 o'clock in the morning when we were having Monday morning meetings. He wasn't just turning up and doing his coaching session and being part of the camps with the 21s. He was involved at every level. He was involved in recruitment. He was involved in sports science and performance analyst. He was genuinely interested in the whole DNA concept, and he was part of these discussions. So him understanding every element of what we did and what was being done, there's no surprise now that he understands what makes the players tick, and he understands what happens, in terms of what will create a successful England winning team. And he's been fundamental and central to that, without a doubt.
Certainly Southgate's impact on England runs much deeper than his time in charge of the senior men's team. We're going to have team news when we come back here to Wembley, but Wimbledon has concluded. Chetan Pathak has been there for a fantastic fortnight. Chetan, I'm not sure if this bodes well for England, but we have a beaten Italian finalist.
We certainly do, Ollie, and Wimbledon ends for me how it started, with me holding my umbrella and absolutely pouring with rain. The heavens have opened, but Novak Djokovic won't be too bothered about that now. He is cuddling the Wimbledon trophy for the 6th time, and what is even more significant is the number 20. He's level with Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal, a player who's made no secret of how much he chases history and numbers. He wants to be the greatest of all time, and now he's level with his idols. Matteo Berrettini, the Italian 7th seeder, Roberto Mancini had tweeted congratulations to and saying Italy is with you at Wimbledon as much as we are with the team at Italy. Before the match, Berrettini started not how he would want to have. He was a set point down at 5-2, but he battled back into this first set and won that set by 7 games to 6, finding some of his best tennis, 11 wins in a row, remember, from Berrettini going into this final. But Novak Djokovic, like he's done so many times before, when he's a set down, he just fights and fights and fights. The best returner in the history of this game. He found the answers that he needed and got the job done, makes the history that he longed to, and now he'll be looking ahead to the US Open and the Olympics and the Golden Slam that no man in the history of tennis has ever achieved. And after the match, he was asked about getting to that number 20 and levelling Federer and Nadal.
It means none of us three will stop. I think that's what it means. Look, I've mentioned this before many times, and I have to pay a great tribute to Rafa and Roger. They are legends of our sport, and they are, the 2 most important players that I ever faced in my career. They are, I think, the reason that I am where I am today.
So Djokovic there with the win that many people were predicting. A short while ago, before it started raining, I got the thoughts of the former British #1 and former US Open finalist, Greg Ruzetsky.
Well, this was huge for Novak because he had all the pressure on him, all the expectation. Everybody was saying he's unstoppable, he's going to win this tournament easily. He was very nervous today. I mean, he got up 5-2, had a set point, lost the opening set 7-6, battened it down and won the next 3 sets. I mean, he is an amazing champion. To win 20 majors is astounding. You have Rafa with 20, you have Roger with 20, but Djokovic could get to 25 or 26, and he could win the calendar Grand Slam as well as the Golden Slam, which no male tennis player has done before.
In terms of that first set, Berrettini wins it, but we've seen Djokovic do it in the past. What gives him that ability, I think, more than any other player to, even when he's down, to think, I can still win this match? We saw it against Tsitsipas, didn't we, in the French Open final, and many times before. What's that special quality that he's got that so few, if any, other players seem to have?
Well, it's the mental fortitude, no question about it, because if you look at his background, he grew up in Serbia, had to deal with the war going on there. He's had adversity, he's had to go through things in his...
But from me at Wimbledon and the team, that is all from us. Only one place to go back to, and that is Wembley. Back to you, Ollie Foster.
Chetan Pathak, many thanks indeed. A fantastic fortnight from him and the team. You've cursed us with your big umbrella because the heavens have opened here at Wembley. We've shown you already how England progressed to this European Championship final, their second major final in 55 years. The Azzurri, they're used to reaching finals, 4-time World Cup winners. Let's show you what they've done over the past month.
Italy are into the final, and what a team Roberto Mancini has put together here.
For all the talk of football coming home, there remains the rival Calcio and the passion of Rome. Whilst Italy's wait for major football success has been comparatively short, the desire for victory tonight is overwhelming. Italy are far from just guests at England's party.
We have to enjoy it. We have to really enjoy it. We have to be carefree and a bit crazy. These are the ingredients that allowed us to get to this point and that can help us win this trophy.
Like England, Italy have enjoyed at least some home comforts. An opening night win over Turkey, as comprehensive as it was impressive.
And they've lit up Rome tonight.
Another chance to shine came just days later, thumping Switzerland. Italy were rapidly looking like the team to beat. Rounding off their group with yet another win, this time against Wales.
It's Verratti in, the flick on is brilliant.
3 from 3. But then to Wembley, Austria provided a rather sterner test, which Italy passed, flying colours and all. Belgium next in the quarter-finals and one of the goals of the tournament.
Insigne. What a hit!
The penalty shootout against Spain was nerve-shredding. Italy have got to this final the hard way.
They are into the final.
Italy are a side that have proved of late impossible to beat. 33 games, almost 3 years without defeat. An extraordinary story. It'll take something special to stop Rome celebrating tonight. Adam Wilde, BBC News.
Well, why don't we get the view from Rome straight away? Our correspondent Mark Lowen is there. Mark, anticipation levels, can they do it? Can they get back onto the top table and lift a trophy, these Italians?
Well, it's that fever pitch, I can tell you, Ollie, and you heard there that there would have to be a lot to stop the celebrations in Rome. They're already celebrating here. Just the mere fact of getting to the final and being able to go out and watch it on their own with groups of friends at big screens and in bars as well. The fact that Roberto Mancini has brought youth and confidence back to a team that was absolutely in despair when it failed to qualify for the World Cup in 2018, the first time it failed to qualify for the World Cup in 60 years. Well, Mancini magic has revitalised the Italian team, and you can see the kind of verve and dynamism and joy that there is here. The mere fact that they can do this after all this very, very tough few months of coronavirus, the economic crisis. Many people here feel that they have already won, and you can see on Piazza del Popolo here in central Rome there are amazing wigs with the Italian flags, there are Roman gladiator helmets, there are Italian flags and Italian blue shirts everywhere. They are feeling confident. They know they're up against a very strong England side playing with a home advantage, but they feel that they are going to give it a very, very good fight indeed, and it will be a finely balanced match, I think, tonight, Ollie, and it really could go either way. But I have to say that for many of the people here in central Rome, they feel that there is already a victory having got to this point in the first place.
Mark Lowen, many thanks indeed from the very latest from Rome. They will be honking their car horns and their mopeds deep into the night if Italy pull off the win. They have lit up this tournament so far. So now it's all about the team news. What can the managers do to influence the way that this European Championship final goes? We have team news. They've handed in the most important team sheets of their managerial careers. John Watson, back to
நமக்கு திறமைசாலியா இருந்தா மட்டும் பத்தாது, நல்ல நம்பிக்கையானவனாவும்
பாயிண்ட்ல பாக்க. ராம்சி பஸ்ல தான் இருப்பான்.
சீக்கிரமா அவளை காப்பாத்து.
கையை விட்டுறாத. ஏஜென்ட் ராஸ், இன்னைக்கு எங்களுக்கு இவ்வளவு தூரம் உதவி செஞ்சதுக்கு ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ். பாத்தியா?
I love you 3000 times.
ஐயா, அவனுக்கு ஆளுங்க தேவை.
இது ஒத்து வராது.
இது பார், ரியோல நாம எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லாம திருட்டு கார்களை வித்து நிறைய பணம் சம்பாதிக்க முடியும். அதையே வேண்டாங்கிற? அது மட்டும் இல்லாம
உன் கூட நான் வரேன் டொரண்டோ. ரேஸ கொள்றதுக்காக நான் யார் கூட வேணாலும் சேருவேன்.
இன்னும் அதை கண்ணுல பார்க்கல. இந்த இடத்துக்குள்ள வெப்பன்ஸ் அலோ.
போதும், எதுவும் பேச வேண்டாம்.
எங்க போயிருந்த வென்ஸ்? ரியோல இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாரும் உங்க 2 பேரையும் தான் தேடிக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. அவங்கள சமாளிச்சுட்டு வரதுக்கு கொஞ்சம் நேரம் ஆயிடுச்சு. இல்லன்னா உங்க கதை முடிஞ்சிருக்கும்.
உனக்கு பொய் சொல்ல கூட தெரியல. அது உன்னோட வேலை, உன்னோட ஆட்கள்.
போதும், நிறுத்து உட்காரு. அவன் தப்பு பண்ணலன்னு சொன்னா பண்ணலன்னு அர்த்தம். நீ இங்கிருந்து போ. ஜெனரல், உங்க நாடுகள்ல பிசினஸ் பண்றதுல எனக்கு விருப்பம் தான். ஆனா என்ன ஒண்ணுன்னா, உங்க பிசினஸ் டாக்டிக்ஸ் எல்லாம் ரொம்ப வயலண்டா இருக்கு. ஒரு உண்மை சொல்லட்டுமா? 500 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி போர்ச்சுகீஸும் ஸ்பானிஷும் இங்க வந்து இங்கிருந்து ஆதிவாசிகள் கிட்ட இருந்து இவங்க இடத்தை பறிக்க முயற்சி பண்ணாங்க. ஸ்பானிஷ் அவங்க கிட்ட இருந்த துப்பாக்கியை காட்டி பயமுறுத்தியே அவங்களை ஆக்கிரமிச்சிடலாம்னு நினைச்சாங்க. ஆனா ஆதிவாசிகள் அத்தனை ஸ்பானிஷ்காரங்களையும் கொண்டுட்டாங்க. ஆனா போர்ச்சுகீஸ் அப்படி இல்ல. அவங்க யூஸ் பண்ண மெத்தட்ஸ் எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். அவங்க நிறைய கிஃப்ட்ஸ் கொண்டு வந்தாங்க. பொம்மை, கண்ணாடி, இன்னும் எவ்வளவோ. ஆதிவாசிகளுக்கு அதை பார்த்த உடனே ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். அதுதான் அவங்கள போர்ச்சுகீஸ் கிட்ட அடிமையாக்கிச்சு. இன்னைக்கு பிரேசில் இருக்கிறவங்க போர்ச்சுகீஸ் பேசுறதுக்கு அதுதான் காரணம். சோ வயலன்ஸை யூஸ் பண்ணி மக்களை நீங்க அடக்க நினைச்சா அவங்க அதை எதிர்த்து போராட தான் செய்வாங்க. ஏன்னா அதுதான் அவங்களுக்கு தெரியும். அதனால அந்த தப்பை செய்ய மாட்டேன். பெவலஸை சேர்ந்த எல்லாருக்கும் நான் அன்பளிப்பு கொடுக்க போறேன். எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி, குடிக்க தண்ணி, பசங்க படிக்கிறதுக்கு நல்ல ஸ்கூல்ஸ். அந்த வசதியான வாழ்க்கையில் அவங்க எனக்கு அடிமையாயிடுவாங்க. Cheers.
தொந்தரவு பண்றதுக்கு என்ன மன்னிச்சிருங்க சார். நம்ம கிட்ட இருந்து தப்பிச்சு போனவங்க எங்க இருக்காங்கன்றத நாங்க கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டோம்.
எக்ஸ்கியூஸ் மீ ஜென்டில்மேன்.
நீ இப்படி செய்வேன் நான் கொஞ்சம் கூட எதிர்பார்க்கல. ஏன் இப்படி செஞ்ச? நான் சொல்றத கேளு. நீ தெரிஞ்சுதான் மியாவை அனுப்பியிருக்க. எனக்கு எதுவும் தெரியாது. உன் தங்க உயிருக்கு ஆபத்து வர மாதிரி நீதான். காரை திருட மட்டும்தான் என்கிட்ட சொன்னாங்க. வேற எதுவும் தெரியாது. அவங்களுக்கு தேவை இந்த சிப்பு தான்.
நீ காட்டி கொடுப்பேன்னு நான் நினைக்கல.
என்னாச்சு? ஏன் 2 பேரும் சண்டை போடுறீங்க?
ஒண்ணு இல்ல. இத பாருடாம், நான் இந்த சிப்பை எடுத்துட்டு போய் உடனே அவங்க கிட்ட கொடுத்தாகணும். அதை ரேஸ் கிட்ட அவங்க ஒப்படைச்சிட்டா நம்மள விட்டுருவாங்க. வெளியில போ. என்ன?
வெளியே போ.
என் பேச்ச நீ கேட்டதே இல்ல. இவன் போலீஸ்னு சொன்னப்பவும் கேட்கல, இப்பவும் கேட்க மாட்டேங்கிற. நீ என்னைக்கு என்ன நம்பினதில்லை.
It's a bit complicated.
Complicated's okay. Complicated can be great. We love complicated, right? Mm-hmm. What's so complicated about this place?
Well, you see, it's
What is it?
It has complications to it, Mr. Me. And it's a zoo.
The zoo.
It's a zoo.
Yay!
Yay!
Backwards and forwards. But nothing prepared him for this one.
Come on, we're late, guys. Let's go. Come on. Really late.
Dad, can you get my hair?
Yeah.
I'll just get one.
No.